Okay, let's go over how to draw bingo from Bluey, all right? We're going to do this, and it's going to be step-by-step for beginners, so let's get started. Going to go right here, and I'm going to go into bingo's eye, and that eye is going to be pretty much like an egg shape. If you think of an egg, I know eggs tend to be a little bit wider at the bottom than they are at the top, but just an oval, you know? But I like to say stuff like egg to kind of bring comparisons to remember, because the easier you can remember the simple shapes of drawing something, the more likely you're going to remember it like a day from now, a month from now. It's going to take less practice to memorize it if you kind of remember these odd shapes to it and they stick out in your mind. Line out there for the snout area. Curve over here at the end of the nose. I'm going to pull down. Curve underneath. Up. Line over here at the edge of the mouth, kind of the crick of the mouth there. He's going to be smiling. And curve right there underneath here. And line up. So something I want you to remember is you don't have to be exact if you're following along with me. You don't have to be exact. That's not the thing we're after. We're after an impression. Like, does someone look at your picture at the end and kind of, know what they're looking at? That's kind of the goal. So don't be like, oh, this is too big or too wide. I mean, there is a place for that, but just be close enough and you're good. Line down over here on the outside, so it's the outside of the lower back of the mouth right there. And now we're going to go from here, okay, from the lower portion of the eye, kind of toward this area, this on the left side. And I'm going to throw a curve and connect it to the bottom of this line right there. All right, so far so good. I'm going to go over here to the top, and I'm going to curve for the top of the nose. The nose in general right there, like the tip of the nose, is going to be a triangle, and try to soften the sides of the triangle. Like the bottom of it will be something like that. You can draw like an oval shape on its side and then fill in the outer part, so that's going to be showing a highlight. That's pretty much what you're doing there. Let's go over here to the other eye. Part of the eye is going to be hidden by his nose because he's turned to the right over here. So let's start over here and try to get as close as we can to that other shape, right? Minus the portion that's hidden by the eye, by the mouth there. Cool, cool. Let's go in here and draw a dot in the center and dot over here and then fill that in. All right, sounds good. If you're using these markers, try to use them. I have a fan on right now, and it's kind of blowing the air of, the smell right here. You don't want to be inhaling that. It's bad for you. So try to, if you can, do it like in an area next to a window or next to a fan or anything, or both. Curve right here for the side of the head. Line across. Top of the head's going to be pretty flat. And at this point, we're going to pull down here. And then curve right here, down here. It's going to go maybe like 2 times his body around there. Hey, let's take a quick break, and I want to talk to you about something very important, and that is cute drawings, something you all want to do. And I understand when you're doing some of this stuff, sometimes things don't turn out the way you want, right? Sometimes the head's too big, or the arm's too long, or the line is wobbly, or what do I do here? How big do I make the eyes? I understand all these questions, so I made a guide for you to kind of clear up anything that you have. Pretty much all the questions I got on cute drawings, I answered them all in this guide. It is a 20-page guide entirely on how to turn anything cute. Like, I go over head sizes. Oh, shit. So let me give you an example really fast. So something we talk about a lot is proportion, and that is the most important part of drawing something cute. So what I do is I go over the eyes and how big to make the eyes compared to the head, and that is one way to do it. But 95% of the cute stuff you see everywhere has the exact same formula, and this is it. Another thing I want to talk about is, and then I throw other extras like, expressions and also cool poses you can do. I'm not going to have this book up forever, so get it right now while you can, and it is totally free right now in the description. All you got to do is go down, put your email in and your name, and then you download it. Like roughly, curve around the bottom. And we're going to draw a line across over here for the bottom portion right there. And I'm going to leave a space right here because we're going to put his arm over there. So right there I'm going to go Follow down, curve over here. So the overall shape looks like a Twinkie or something, right? Maybe not exactly like a Twinkie. Maybe like a Hot Pocket or something. I don't know. What's that shape? Baguette bread? I don't think baguette bread. Now we're going to have his arm stick out over here. Don't forget to hit the like if you like the way I'm teaching, if you like what I'm saying here. If you do want to follow, I'm posting a video every single day. So hit the like and, hit the follow if you can, if you do, like what we're doing here. Curve over here for the arms. And the arms are basically tubes. These guys hands outward. The arms are essentially tube shape. And we're going to go to the fingers now. And he has the thumb and then 3 additional fingers. And line right there. Just taking that line there. Curve right here for the palm of the hand. Go over here, the exact same thing. Thumb, and then 3 additional fingers. Palm of the hand. Right over here, we're gonna draw his eyebrows, which are like floating macaroni. Right on. And then let's start with one ear. It's near the center, not quite. It's gonna be behind his eyebrow. Go up, curve, and then it's gonna angle on this side, going toward the back of the head. Over here on this side, angle as well. Curve, and it's going to go down very near the front of his head right there. Let's go to his legs now. Line down, line down. No rule for the thickness, but I do want you to think about them like tubes, very similar to the way we thought about the arm. And then curve over here for the foot area. And then line over here to the side. Line over here to the side. Curve, 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 curve. Line across, line across. Right there for the pattern. Line over here for the pattern in his arms. Right there, like a color change. I forgot one big thing right here, and I forgot his tail. So it's going to start at the bottom part of this is going to start around the leg, curve back, and then over here it's going to start near this area, and it's going to get a little bit bigger as it goes out because his tail flares out. Right? Think of it like maybe something you're dusting with. That's kind of the way I think of his tail. As far as these little bumps go, it usually has 4 or 5. Just line over here for the color change, curve line over here for like a patch he has right there, and curve line over here for another patch. Let's go to the color change on his stomach. So starting right here, up, curve around there, down. That patch looks like, to me, like a piece of toast. That's what it looks like. You don't have to remember too many shapes or anything. I'll stop with that. Curve right here for the color change. Continues over there. You want it to look like it's continuing on. Line over here. And we're going to go over here, line basically the same shape but on the inside. But it has to be hidden behind those macaroni shapes. And let me look. Is that it? Yeah, that's all we got. So that is bingo. And he's kind of putting his hands out like for a hug. What's up? But thanks so much. I want you to stay here, and we're going to do another drawing lesson together. Okay, I want you to stay right now. Stay right now. And obviously share the video if you do like it. Helps out. And like I said, stay here right now. We're going to do a drawing lesson together. Let's do it. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.